definitely not listening to nothing bad. Definitely not. Jeez, I was partying so much a couple minutes ago. Anyway, guys. Hey, guys. What's up? To another video, guys. Here, catching my breath because I was dancing to some terrible, awkward music. Yeah. So anyway, guys. Today we're gonna have a part 2 of reacting to Share My Story. This time is gonna be a little bit longer than it usually is. Gonna be a little bit longer. It's probably gonna be a little bit more enjoyable. So just it's gonna be enjoyable. So just guys, please be nice. I'm a kid. This is my second video on this, and guys, before I even get on to that, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, or just ring that bell, and comment on what I should do next. And guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Let's go. Wait, hold on. So anyway, guys, I made a playlist on here. I don't know if my playlists are private, but I made a playlist on here, and I'll see if I could make the playlist public once after I finish this video. But anyway, guys, at school today I found some videos that I could probably react to, and I never actually reacted to this. These videos are just something different. Sorry, guys. This is like the same channel. I found it yesterday, and as you can see on the middle left corner of your screen, you can automatically see a taste of what we're going to be reacting to. If you don't see it, it says Psycho Lesbians. So we're gonna be watching that and see how this crap goes. So wish me luck, cause this crap is gonna be cringe. I can already tell. And one more thing, I think I said this, but I'm gonna say it again. The videos that I put on, Super Stories, they're the same channel they're the same channels that I posted my last video on. So if you haven't watched that last video, guys, make sure you go watch it. It's this video right here. And guys, for real, without further ado, I'm just gonna say it. Lego. Alright, so the first one we're gonna watch is Psycho Lesbians Going Crazy. Okay, this is kind of inappropriate, but let's watch it. Here's an ad. Oh, I have to disconnect my Bluetooth speaker. I'm sorry. Give me a small little second. So don't know what this is, but we can watch it now.
Bleeding to death or something. What? Arlo, don't. Baby bird.
We don't even want to see that. All right, let's go.
Haley is pretty hot, but I just
prefer
boys.
Let's watch it to the beginning.
Hello, my name is Becky, and I was voted
Becky.
prettiest girl in my high school yearbook.
Okay.
My best friend Haley was good looking too, but
Can I be your girlfriend, Haley? Bad joke.
Everyone knew her as the rich girl because her dad's chauffeur always drove her to school in really expensive SUVs.
Okay.
We were inseparable until 12th grade. That's when she confessed that she had a crush on me.
Whoa!
I gotta admit, it weirded me out a bit. I mean, I like girls too, and Haley is pretty hot, but I just prefer...
Now this, I mean, I'm a straight person, but this video just got me a little kind of eerie out, because, she's a lesbian, and now... Okay. This video is already going nuts.
Boys. So I told her, hey, I'm not really interested in a relationship with a girl, but I hope we can stay friends. Well, that didn't work out because suddenly she could keep her hands off of my body. When she sat next to me in chemistry class, she would always put her hands under my skirt and massage my thighs.
We know where this is going.
And one time she even pulled up my underwear, which really hurt. She was so annoying that I finally gave in and said, okay, let's start dating for a few weeks, but don't get your hopes up. Well, being in a relationship with her turned out to be much better than I had thought, but not because I loved her, but because she was so rich that I could quit my side job. Suddenly, I had so much free time, and I loved it, even though Haley was super possessive. She always sent me annoying messages like, "Where are you?" or "I miss you." Anyway, when I went to college, I got to know this really cute boy.
Okay,
He was
a boy.
incredibly
Finally, a
handsome,
boy
and the
came
more
into
we
the
talked to each
story.
other, the more I realized that I actually wanted to be with a guy. That's why I told Haley, "Hey, you know I like you a lot, but recently I realized that I'm more into boys." She responded, "I see that you're confused, so just give me some more time to convince you otherwise." I said, "Okay, let's try some more time." But I already knew that our relationship wouldn't work out. I only stayed with her so I didn't need to get a side job again. Of course, I felt bad about exploiting her, but she wanted on her
Climb her
money.
up.
Her favorite thing was to dress me up in costumes. And then she would give me orders like, "Be a cat." And then I would have to act like a cat while she would pet me. I kinda enjoyed it too, but I always had to do all the work, which was super tiring. Meanwhile, I started to spend a lot of time in college with this super cute guy, Patrick.
Okay.
We played with each other constantly, and one day he just kissed me. I said, "Why did you do that?" He responded, "I thought you liked me. I mean, you always act like you're completely into me." I said, "Well, I do like you, but I'm already in a relationship." He responded, "What?" And then I told him about my girlfriend
That's
and how I
tough.
tried to break up with her, but she wouldn't let me go. That's when he kissed me again, and this time I let him. And it felt so much better than kissing Haley. That's why I did something pretty bad. While Haley went to her parents over the weekend, I invited Patrick over to her house. At first, we were just lying in bed talking, but we quickly went further, taking off our clothes and making out passionately. That's when Haley opened the door and screamed, "You bastard! Take your hand!" I'm surprised that she was angry at him and not at me. She came to our bed and jumped on Patrick, trying to beat him up. Of course, he was much stronger than her, so he laughed while wrestling with her. It was so bizarre. But Haley was seriously angry. When she realized she couldn't hurt him, she took a lamp and threw it at him. Luckily, he pulled his blanket up and the lamp didn't hit him, but Haley was turning into a complete psycho and I got scared. I wanted to leave her house, but I felt like I owed her an apology. But before I could say anything, she said, "Okay, I get it. You don't love me the way I love you." And I responded,
finally she gets the
"Yes,
message.
but it was still wrong for me to betray you with some guy." She said, "No, I don't care anymore. If you want to date this guy, go ahead. But here's my offer. What if you date both of us?"
Was that just Pennywise? Hold on, we gotta rewind that, man.
Betray you with some guy. She said, "No, I don't care anymore. If you want to date this guy, go ahead. But here's my offer."
Look at this dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the what the fuck is this? What the hell is this, man? What in the what the hell is this face, man? I mean, what is this, Pennywise now? God dang.
What if you date both of us?
Date both of us. So, let me turn on the TV real quick because it's getting a little quiet up in here. Let me just gonna turn up a little bit and just probably Well, anyways, I was gonna say something, but it's probably not YouTube appropriate. So let's go.
In exchange, I will let you continue to live here and I will continue to pay for all your expenses. Well, that sounded like a pretty sweet deal, so I said yes. But afterward, she started treating me like a servant. She would bring her a sandwich, or she'd make me give her a massage. Of course, I always had to dress in a way that aroused her, but her weirdest thing was using me as a plate to eat from.
Whoa,
For example,
there.
she would put spaghetti on my belly or on other parts of my body and eat them from there. It felt like
Other parts of the body? I think the other parts of the body, most of the viewers know what she's talking about, but okay.
2 jobs, college and being her sugar baby. Anyway, one day Haley gave me a sleep mask and said she had a surprise. When she told me to take it off again, I saw her sitting on my boyfriend Patrick's lap. Of course, I got angry because I wanted to have a serious relationship with Patrick. But now it was all about you know what. When I refused to sleep with both of them at the same time, they got really angry and started insulting me. Patrick even went on his knees, begging me to change my mind. Jeez, he had such a cute face that I just...
Now, please forgive me for saying this, but so now they want to have a threesome now. What the? And then the boyfriend want to beg for her? Golly. This story probably gonna end in a weird way. I mean, a weird way. And then most of these stories just have sex in them. I mean, please, if there's one video in here that's not about sex, I would just subscribe to this story's channel.
Couldn't say no and gave in. But guess what? While I didn't enjoy being with both of them at the same time, Haley developed a taste for my boyfriend. Suddenly, she was inviting him over to her house every single weekend. And one time they met up without even telling me about it. Suddenly, I felt jealous and thought that Haley was trying to steal my boyfriend away from me.
Wow.
So I gave Patrick an ultimatum. Either he would exclusively date me or Haley. However, he responded, "I will think about it." And that was definitely the wrong answer. At this point, I'm sick of both of them. And as soon as I graduate college, I'll break up with both of them.
Bonus. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta rewind this.
The wrong answer. At this point, I'm sick of both of them. And as soon as I graduate college, I'll break up with both of them.
And that's how the story ends? So basically 5 minutes into this video, this is how the story ends. Where is the MF detail? Golly, man, it's kind of weird and crazy at the same time. Where is the gosh darn detail? I mean, look. And then, I thought Haley was a lesbian anyways. Why does she want a boy? But okay. It's kind of weird, but this is a shitty ass story. Bonus story.
Life's hard when you're a single mom. I felt pregnant.
I've never been a mom. Never will be. If you're a single mom, comment down.
When I was 16, and my daughter...
Whoa! Shut up, anyways. 16 years old and pregnant. Wow.
His father said he didn't want to be a parent, so...
Well, let's keep watching.
Young. So he dumped me when I wouldn't.
See, these are men's problems. When it's time to do it and have all the fun, there's no problem with that. But when it's time to take responsibility and be a father, they just don't want to do that. And you know, my mom been going through that kind of situation for the past couple of months, and you know, things haven't been going so well, and how embarrassing this is. My mom is a 41 years old, and she's what, like having a boyfriend with the 29-year-old. So that's like a huge gap, and just say in the comments down below if you just like it or not. I'm just saying, I personally really kind of don't like it. Not because the age time, but just, you know, the accountability he has. So anyway, guys, let's continue.
Of a termination. I dropped out of school when I had the baby. I called her Tamsin.
I'm not even gonna make fun of that name, but okay.
It was tough taking care of her alone. She didn't seem like other children. She needed a lot of extra care. When she was 5, she was diagnosed with autism, which explained her behavior.
Oh, come on, man. I'm sorry. I mean, this story is kind of interesting because the autism part, but let's just watch this crappy ad. Alright.
But it didn't make things easier for me. I was 22, no college degree, no job, nothing. One day, I was looking through Craigslist for ways to make money. I found an app.
You know good and well that you don't go on Craigslist for money. You know good and well that you don't go to Craigslist in 2019 to 2020 for Craigslist. For a job on Craigslist. That is the worst possible thing you can do. I've heard a lot of people got killed and murdered off of Craigslist. This is why I don't use Craigslist like all people do from the early 2000s. It's Craigslist. Craigslist is dead, man.
Which said, well-off 45-year-old male looking for a lady that likes to be well treated. We can start with coffee and exchange resumes. Your time is valuable, and I'll make sure you don't feel undercompensated. Hoping for a drama-free, mutually beneficial arrangement. It was...
Wait, so I'm saying this is more like a date now? So let me get this straight. A job and then this turns into a date. Wow.
Obvious he was looking for a sugar babe. I'd never seen myself dating an older guy, but I was struggling to find work and still take care of my daughter. So I decided to send him a message, even though there wasn't a photo so I could see what he looked.
No, don't. That is a mother's huge mistake. You know good and well that you don't act for nothing on Craigslist if they don't have no photo. You don't know what they look like. It could be a child pedophile of some sort. Shoot, man. This parent is so dumb. Why in the hippity shippity world is the mother that desperate for money? Man.
As I got ready to meet him, I felt really nervous. But I told myself it was going to be fine. I was doing this to build a better life for Tamsin. We met at a Starbucks, and he said his name was Mark. He was nothing like I expected. He wasn't 45. He was in his 50s and overweight. Still, Mark was easy to talk to, so...
A 22-year-old and a 50. I know a life age don't matter, but if you be... I'm not gonna say that, but... I mean, it's kind of weird having some 50-year-old and, like, by the time she's his age, she's gonna be taking care of him. Why in the world would someone be... You know, let me just continue.
Although I wasn't attracted to him, I figured we'd get on okay. His 2 kids were grown up, and he'd been divorced for years. At the end of our first date, he said, didn't really want to kiss him afterwards, but I did it anyway.
I'm sorry.
$100, and it tasted amazing. It was a nice place, but Mark was rather boring. I didn't really want to kiss him afterwards, but I did it anyway. Then he flew...
A 50-year-old? Wow. Look how cheap this Let me need some. These animators were so damn cheap. They didn't even want to put actual windows, but instead they put a picture of a picture. What is this piece of crap right now, man? These animators are lazy as shrimp. The lazy ass shrimp.
Last to Hawaii. We stayed at a beautiful resort. It was lovely. But he spent so much money on me. I kinda felt guilty. Like I owed him something, you know? Still, at least my money worries were over. Mark and I started seeing each other, but he didn't want us to move in together. Instead, he gave me a condo in the city and just came by whenever he wanted.
Okay.
He paid me a $6,000 monthly allowance. He even bought me a Lexus. I gotta admit, I loved my new life. I sent Tamsin to a private kindergarten and started taking some college courses. Finally, things were turning around for me. We dated for 2 years until he suddenly dropped.
Not for long. Not for long. He's gonna love you anymore. We all know that. That's the story of love.
Me. I think he started seeing a younger woman, but all he said was, "I'm sorry, but I'm gonna end this." I didn't argue. I mean, it wasn't like there was a ring on my finger. But suddenly I had nothing. I hadn't graduated yet, and I'd never had a job. Who was going to hire me? I was so desperate. I signed up for a Sugar Babe website. This time, it didn't go so well. I met up with this guy. Let's call him George.
Okay.
He was in his late 40s, and from the moment I met him, I had a bad feeling. I was too desperate to care, though, so I started dating him. He wasn't quite as rich as Mark, but at least he gave me enough money to stay in college. But he was always demanding. I came to see him whenever he wanted, and he asked where I'd been if I didn't show up straight away. If I went out.
Now, this story is something similar to what my mom and my boyfriend Martin, that's his name, are going through. Martin is always demanding, and he always want to check on where she's going, and the demand is just crazy. So I mean, let's just watch it and just see what more similarities he got from this other dude.
With friends, he'd get really jealous. I felt like he wanted to control me. When he gave me an engagement ring after just 3 months, I knew I had to leave before I was in too deep. I texted him saying, "Sorry, but it won't work out." George went nuts. He came over and tried to break down my door. I had to call the cops to get him to leave. Yeah, he was a controlling maniac.
Wow.
I should never have started seeing him. In the end, I took out a big loan to finance my degree and cover my bills. But it was worth it. Now,
that's her problem. People never take loan. It will ruin your credit.
I'm working in an office with a stable salary, and I don't have to rely on a man to take care of me. Do I recommend finding a sugar daddy? Absolutely not. It's dangerous. A lot of people and just want to control the women they're with. But maybe, if I was having money problems, I'd do it again. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Alright guys, so that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what I should do next. Guys, like I said, please be nice. This is like my first video on this, so please be nice. I'm asking you this nicely. Be nice for holiness' sake, and guys, I will see you in the next one.